We were working at an orphanage. So I'm excited. I'm like, I'm gonna be able to hang out with this kid all month and play games and stuff. And so I'm waiting for my name to be called to be paired with this kid. And so finally I get called, and I stand up waiting for my buddy, and they call Fancile, and I'm like expecting this cute little boy to come up to me, and instead I got a not so little young man walk up to me, and I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with a 17-year-old. But then finally, like halfway through the month, one of his buddies, his friends, comes up or tells me that he plays a guitar, and I'm like, what? And I like latched onto that. I'm like, oh, guitar, I can work with that. And so I'm like, do you have one? And he's like, yeah. And so I'm just like, you need to bring it tomorrow, and we can like play some songs. And he said, okay. And the next day he comes with his guitar, and it's not even tuned. So I'm like, we need to fix this. And so he tuned it, and he played a couple songs that a former racer had showed him. And I asked him if he knew anything else or any other chords, and he said no. We looked up some chords that he could learn and some songs, and so like from then on it was all about music, but it was enough to like help him and enough to like interact with him and like have conversations. So it was really neat, and so that ended up being where I was singing and he was playing, and so we had like a little band going, and it was just really great. And so the fact that I love to sing and that the Lord used that in a way that I had never expected. What has strongly impacted me on the race, I would say, is community. I think prior to the race, I had no idea what that word really meant until I was forced to live with 6 other girls 24/7 for 11 months. Was just definitely an eye-opener of like what community really is. And even though there's 7 different personalities and 7 different humors and quirks, that it's like sometimes it just doesn't work well together, but the fact that you have to strive to work well together, and like you have to try and get to know that person because you want to show them love, then the Lord shifts your mindset from tolerating them to loving them, and then you see how much the Lord loves them, and then you start to love them too. And so I definitely want that when I get back home. Like I want to incorporate that into everything in my life. Because community has been such a big impact in my life this whole year, and I want to incorporate that when I get home into every area. And because the church has been such big supporters for me this entire race, I want them to know that community. I want them to experience that community that I have learned and I've grown in. And the way to do that is I want to go to college for small business and nonprofit stuff, and with the business that I hopefully will create, we'll be able to fund those nonprofits or those community outreach programs that I really want to create in the church. Since I want to go to college when I get home, I don't want to have this debt with Adventures in Missions, because they've made such a big impact in my life this entire year, mainly in community. And community is just the main thing that I want to bring home to my church, which in return will go into the community there. The way that you can support me is prayerfully and financially. That not only will impact my life, but it'll impact my community that I want to pour into them, and everything that I've learned this past year. It will impact all the people that I've met this entire year, including Francile. If you would like to support me, just click on the link below. I encourage you to pray and send prayers my way. I just wanted to thank everyone that has supported me this year. It's been such a big impact in my life, and I just thank you so much.